Alright, so we're going to do a Q&A today, and I'm going to fold laundry while we do, because I need to get laundry folded. So, we're going to start with a couple of questions on Instagram. And the first question we have is, what is your favorite D&D class? So my favorite D&D class is Cleric, surprisingly. It started out as Bard, but it's quickly shifted to Cleric. And that is my favorite. That's my favorite D&D class. My favorite domain is the Death domain. But I've been trying to play other ones because I haven't been playing D&D too long. I've got to play too much. So I'm trying to broaden my horizons with different things. So the next question is, what anime are you currently watching? So we're watching My Hero Academia. I have not watched it in a little while, but that is the last one I stopped. That's the last anime episode I've seen. That's something I do need to get caught up on. And let's take a look. Okay, and that is my questions from Instagram. We're going to go ahead and jump over to Twitter and get some of my Twitter questions now. So the first question we have is, what are your future plans for modeling, sex work, career-wise? So I'm actually in this place where I am starting to change up my career currently. I'm starting to change up what I do. And I'm moving I'm moving towards, it's hard to explain. I wanted to do more stuff with fantasy clothes and long flowy nightgowns, and become a little bit different with what I do. So I'm starting to do that, and just change things up there. So that's where I'm starting to head and starting to change. I don't know where it's going to go from there. Next question. Curious where your collar is from, and is it your self-collar, or are you collared by someone? So this is my collar that they're talking about. The collar itself I got, my partner bought for me, and he got this from Eternity Collar. And then this we got from a local jewelry store. We went ahead and had it edited, or had it modified so we can fit it on this. And it is garnet, which is his birthstone. So the next question is, being into BDSM for years now, what do you think has changed about your preferences the most? I think the biggest thing that has changed about my preferences is how I do things. Due to my disability, I have to do things a lot more particularly now. And I can't do things the same way I did them before, so I think that's the biggest thing, is just the particular way I express my kinks has changed, and what I am and am not able to do with them has changed tremendously. And now we have a question from Snapchat. What expectations do you have for your sir, or when you are looking for one? So, honestly, this could be a video all of itself, but one of the biggest expectations I have for my dominant partner is that they help make sure I get my stuff done, and they help make sure that I'm looking out, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, because I have I have ADHD, and I am not medicated for it. I don't feel it's where I need medication, but because pill for the dog's bed. But because I don't take medication for it, I have a lot of issues with it. Um, so that being said, help making sure I get things done and honestly treating me well and not being toxic. I know that one's usually considered to be a given, but you'd be surprised how many toxic behaviors people let slide. But the biggest thing is just making sure I get my stuff done, helping me make sure I get my stuff done, and making sure I take care of myself and take care of them. Because I'm much better at doing things for them than I am at doing things for myself. I am more likely to fold these clothes because he has a lot less clothes than I do. I can just keep going, and I could probably go a month without washing laundry with the amount of clothes I have. If this was just my clothes, these would never get folded. But this is something I do for him, and that helps me get things done. So that is the biggest thing. That is all of the questions that I have gotten that are not either, not that I have not either answered personally or that have got their own separate video. One of the questions that I was asked has gotten their own separate video because has gotten their own separate video because of the nature of the question. It just deserved its own video. But quick few questions that I do get asked a lot is I am 24. I am in a relationship with a partner. I am a housewife. I take on that role because I do enjoy it very much. The reason you guys often see me in head coverings in my videos is because I veil for spiritual reasons, and you also see my hair sometimes because it's not about modesty, it's not about keeping my head from you guys, it's about keeping other energies out. So people seeing it's much more like wearing a mask. You're wearing a mask to keep other things out, so you're fine if people don't see if people see your face. You just don't want to get your germs on people, and you don't want people to get their germs on you. Another common question I get is, what is the clapping and hand moving things? I have a seizure disorder that is non-neurological, and it manifests a lot like tics. So I'll get hand flappies, as I call them, or I'll make just random noises. Ooh. These can get folded in a minute. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. I will either answer them there, or I'll make a separate Q&A. I am hoping to be able to compile some questions on my housewife videos that I can answer on topics like that. So do make sure that you leave those comments down below.